So go back about 20 years ago, living the dream, travelling in the UK, spent about 3 years there. I got to a certain point in my life, I was about 22 years of age, and I thought, I want to get under 60 kilos. And that's my dream, to get under 60 kilos. I don't know what it is with 60 kilos, but every woman that comes to me, 60 seems to be the magic number. Well, for me, it was that magic number. So I thought, okay, well, I wasn't really into the internet so much back then, besides my Hotmail account. So I started buying magazines. I got the Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia. I started researching how to train myself. I know what I need to do. These magazines are saying start doing some cardio. So I thought, right, I'm going to start running. So I'm going to start running every day. 5-6 days a week I would run. And in conjunction with that, I'm going to restrict what I'm eating. So any of you who've experienced UK or UK in the winter, it sucks running in the winter, right? Just to go for a run, you know, Emma, I had to put about 7 layers on just to get out. So that just shows you that I had that end goal and I knew what I had to do to get there. So I started running, I started restricting my calories. Yeah, all well and good, the weight started to drop. But what I noticed also was a drop in my energy, a drop in my mood. I actually didn't even like the body shape that I was starting to create, which to me was just starting to become a smaller person of myself. So I thought there must be an easier way. Besides that, I don't like running and I love food. And I was restricting the food and I was running. So I was doing 2 things I don't even enjoy. So long story short, I decided to enroll myself in a course. I had an English boyfriend at the time and I wanted to I wanted to stay there for another year. Anyway, so I've enrolled in this Health and Human Science diploma. Spent a year studying full-time. While I was doing that, I became an aerobics instructor as well. So back in the day when, you know, step aerobics was in, that's what I used to run. I used to do freelance mobile instructing at various health clubs and leisure clubs in around where I was living. And I began to educate myself. So I started to learn so much about strength training for female bodies, good nutrition to make you feel good, and that will then give you that result. So from that point on, I was training all these women every week at these leisure clubs, and I had the best bums and tums class going, I tell you. Like every day it was packed. Every time I ran this session, there were people waiting at the door. Women used to come up to me, they'd say, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing with your body? And why are you getting into that shape? And I thought, wow, this is really cool. Like, people are coming to me, they're asking me for advice. And I was just speaking through my own experience. So I found that people were asking me all these questions. I thought, you know what? I really want to start to empower these women and feel what I feel and feel educated and know what to do at the right time. Like Nolan said, the right things at the right time in the right order, just like I had. Anyway, fast track. I head back to Australia. I decided to compete, so I decided to set a goal for myself. Did a few competitions, but spent 16 weeks getting into shape, so drop about 10 kilos in that space of time. So 2006, I meet Nolan. We both realised we've got this incessant passion for fitness, for helping others and empowering and transforming people's lives. So then we decided together, look, let's open up our first independent studio. These you probably know. So back in 2006, Nolan and I, so nearly 12 years ago, opened up our own independent studio, and it becomes our mission and our vision to transform as many lives as we can in the Hills District.